Carl Weeks was born on December 2nd, 1976, the sixth child of Charles Weeks and Laura Chamberlain. He lived his first 2 years in Linn County, Iowa, before moving with his family to Kansas. He and his family returned 10 years later to Des Moines, Iowa, where he worked at his mother's family pharmacy. It was doing so that he wanted to pursue obtaining his pharmaceutical license, which he did, and worked at a few different pharmacies before owning that of his own. He became ill and ended up selling his pharmacy and went to work for his brother at his pharmacy, which is where he met Edith Van Slyke. She went to study overseas, but content on pursuing her, he visited her many times. Then, eventually they got married in 1907. She blessed him with 4 young and healthy boys, Charles, William, Everett, and Lafayette. In 1916, Carl revisited one of his earlier creations. It took off and was able to create Armand with his brother. It was here that Carl made his fortunes through the business, which allowed him to travel and live a life of luxury. The stock market crash of 1929 hit, and it took a toll on his company. Even being inventive and creating new ideas didn't help. The company was unable to be profitable. In 1950, he combined Armand with Weeks and Leo Company and retired. Carl Weeks lived to be 85 years old, passing away in 1962. Edith lived to be 73 years old, passing away in 1955. Charles, the oldest son, was born in 1908. He married in 1927 and only 2 years later lost his wife. He rewed in the mid-30s and then he passed away in 1992 at the age of 84. William, or Bill as everyone knew him, was born in 1911. He married in 1935 and divorced in the mid-40s. He rewed in the mid-70s and then he passed away in 1994 at the age of 84. Everett, who went by his nickname Hud, was born in 1912. He married in 1938. He had 2 children of his own and was the only one of the boys to stay in Iowa a majority of his life. He passed away in 2002 at the age of 90. The youngest son, Lafayette, who went by Laf, was born in 1919. He married in 1950. He had 7 children, but unfortunately was the first brother to pass away in 1986 at the age of 68.